Hey everyone, welcome to your post-hike stretch. I'm Sarah. I've got Melissa with me today, and she is from probably the previous video that you just saw because we are on a weekend-long hiking trip, and also, of course, the Antarctica Star. So let's go ahead and get our stretching going. We're gonna go head to toe today, so let's just go ahead, stand nice and tall, like a mountain pose. So elongating the spine, feet are about hip width apart, and just feel the spine elongate. Stand strong like the mountains that are behind me right now. Take a deep breath and let it all out. Let's do that one more time. Nice deep breath. And let it all out. All right, go ahead and open your eyes. Let's start with some neck rolls. So any way you want to go, just do some nice neck rotations. And keep the shoulders down while you're doing this because you'll feel a little bit of a stretch going through the side of the neck, down to the traps as you're doing this. And let's go ahead and go the opposite way. And go ahead and stop. So at this point, take your fingers, interlace them, but go ahead and go behind the back and just press the fist down to the ground. So you'll get a stretch through your chest, down the traps, and just some nice extension through the front of the body, kind of counteracting that pack that we've been carrying. And then just go ahead and take the fist and just press out a little bit and then come back in. And out a little bit, just slow motion there, help get some movement through the shoulders. And one more. All right, next we're gonna do standing cat-cow. So you're just gonna place your hands on the thighs. We're gonna arch the back, look up towards the sky. And then round, look toward the belly button. And arch back up. And round. Arch back up. And round. Arch back up. And round. All right, next what we're gonna do, a little bit different than our post-hike stretches. So we're gonna come to a plank. So we're just gonna go down to the ground here. It doesn't matter what kind of surface, we won't be there long. And then do a kind of a downward dog sort of situation. So hips go straight up into the air and then just start to pedal the feet out. So feel that nice stretch through the calf, hamstrings, hips. Really swing your hips back and forth on this one, and you'll start to feel it in the side, glutes, piriformis, IT band, all the things. Just keep walking your dog. Great, go ahead and pause there. Do one good down dog stretch. Really press into the ground with your hands. And then from here, just go ahead and step 1 foot forward. So I'll just cue with my left foot. Left foot's gonna come forward. And then get into a nice deep lunge here. So kind of runner's lunge situation. Nice stretch through the hip flexors. Nice deep breaths here. All right, go ahead and drop the knee. So find that spot where there's no rock that's gonna hurt the knee. And then just go ahead and come up. And then you can kind of lean forward into that stretch. If this is a bit too much, you can always just press a little bit. Similar benefit, but your knee won't be on the ground if the ground's a little bit too hard for you. All right, go ahead and come up. Feet are gonna be wide apart now, so let's just fold forward for a second. stretch through the groin area. If you have the flexibility, you can grab the side of your shoes with your hands and just pull down a little bit. If not, a flat back is fine enough for this pose. So whatever your flexibility brings you to, just get that nice long stretch. All right, continue to the other side. So we're gonna switch to this way now. So now our right foot is in front. As long as you're the opposite foot of what you just did, doesn't really matter here. So go ahead and get deep into a nice stretch here. So you can drop the knee. We're just gonna do opposite of what we did. So lean a bit forward into that lunge, get a nice hip flexor stretch. You can pop that knee off the ground too if the ground's a bit too uncomfortable. All right, go ahead and drop the knee, place the hands on the ground. Let's go and downward dog it again. So hips straight up to the air. Nice stretch here, and then just start walking the dog again. All right, now slowly walk your feet towards your hands, and we're just gonna do a ragdoll hang for a second here. So opposite elbows, hinge at the hips, let that chest go towards the thighs, relax the head, relax the neck. Deep breaths here. All right, slowly roll up. And let's shake out our ankles real quick. So just do some ankle rolls with one foot. Make sure you go the opposite way. And go ahead and switch feet. Roll it out. And opposite way. And last stretch we're gonna do a quick stretch for the foot. So you're gonna take the foot like you're pushing off with your toes, but you're just gonna sink into those toes and let the foot just stretch out. Let those toes have a nice flexion there. And you can drop that ankle, bring it up a bit. Just try to stretch that foot out. And go ahead and switch feet when you're ready. So nice flexion in there. You can work it out with the movement if that feels good. All right, that is it. Thank you for stretching with me, and we're gonna get back on the trail, and I'll see you again soon. Bye, everybody.